Tell us what blockchain does and what you're doing at PayExpo this year.
Blockchain is the world's leading Bitcoin company. We're here to basically have a dialogue with the payments community to share a little bit about what we work on and also why it's so interesting. And Bitcoin is one of the most exciting projects in payments, period.
You're coming out of, it's fair to say, dark period, and you're attracting major investments, financial institution interest. What do you think brought about the changes in the currency's fortunes?
Like a lot of early things, there's a lot of confusion about what its utility is for. It requires a lot of education. But in the last year, we've seen incredible investment move into Bitcoin, nearly $750 million. So it's no longer big bets. These are completely votes of confidence.
How do you balance the user's desire for anonymity with the need for financial transparency?
Right, so Bitcoin is not an anonymous payment network, and this is a massive misconception. In fact, it's entirely transparent. It's just pseudonymous. So just like you have an email address, is that really your identity? Well, in Bitcoin, it's the same thing. You can share that address with anybody in Bitcoin, and then they can send and receive value from it. So once a transaction is made, everyone can see that it's happened, and they can study where it moves forever. So in some ways, there'll be criticism, I think, in the future that Bitcoin may not have been private enough.
Well, another feature of Bitcoin is it's finite, it's limited. Do you think that because of its finite availability, the currency behaves more like a commodity as a store of value, as opposed to a genuine currency?
Yeah, speculators will sometimes sit on large sources of funds because they believe the price will go up. Many other people earn their incomes, so they treat it more as a currency. And the fact is it'll be both.
Well, do you think the currency would ever take on features of traditional payments? Would we ever see contactless Bitcoin cards, for example?
Yeah, I definitely think we'll see contactless Bitcoin cards. They won't rely on Visa, Amex, or MasterCard at all. It'll use the Bitcoin protocol.
Well, one last question. Where does the future of currency lie? Do you think it could rival in some time the sterling or the dollar?
It's a little too soon to say, but if you just consider the size and scope of the opportunity, you've got $500 billion a year in remittance payments, you got $7.7 trillion in credit card payments, and those right now rely on antiquated and legacy rail systems. Bitcoin is a financial protocol for the internet. So if I can send value anywhere in the world basically for free and not have to pay fees, why wouldn't I use that system?